Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our wish list count, making a little bit progression, and I know a lot of players were talking over on the live stream that we did yesterday about picking up a very key hero, which of course is Rem. So I'm going to pick up Rem out of here. I want to make sure that I get some stones. Now with that being said, really the priority is always getting the free hero. So we do have, as you can see right here, we have 33 days to exchange for Robin Hood. So I'm going to have to save up quite a bit of resources. So I'm thinking in this exchange though, is saving up a lot of these Labyrinth tokens. Labyrinth tokens, of course, are a lot easier, but that means that not getting Joan or using these challenge or the Gladiator coins. And the reason being, and the logic behind this, is we can use some guild coins too, but overall hero coins, very important because they can give you celestials and hypogen heroes. Now, right now at this point, guild coins are a little bit important just for the fact that I don't have gear. But when you look at gladiators and when you look at labyrinth tokens, both of those are allowing me to get my dimensional heroes. Now, again, looking at the labyrinth tokens, and I kind of want to run through the shop and give you again, kind of my logic behind this. So we'll do our quick buy like we do every single day. Guild store, we want to make sure we have enough to get these tokens. I'm not really worried about the rest of it. Gear comes in time, guys. There's no real huge race. If it is getting a hero or getting gear, 100% get the hero, which is the same reason why I've been buying out these stones. Getting the heroes versus getting the gear or getting the stuff to build the heroes, you have to have the heroes built. Now here, looking at our lineup that we have, is when you look at Arthur, when you look at Baba Yaga, when you look at Wukong, not really used. Even Joan of Arc doesn't see an incredible amount of play, but as a free-to-play player, as an early player, Joan of Arc, of course, is the obvious choice out of here, but that leaves me 152 Labyrinth tokens, which means we have more than enough Labyrinth tokens to swap to get those copies of Rem. We're at 212 right here. Now, again, out of here, really Mulan is the primary one, then probably followed by Merlin. But we know we do also have Alna in here. Mortis, of course, pretty good to have a copy, but overall, that is the priority in here. Alna still seeing a lot of different play in the Temple Rift, especially, but also seeing a lot of different play in some different game modes, where the original version of Athalia, Orthos, even looking at Zorath, not so much play that we're seeing out of them, and thinking, again, big picture of AFK Arena. So I'm going to hop in here, guys. I think I'm going to get a couple more rewards. Let's do some summons with what we have, if we have anything in here to actually summon. I know I've been going through a lot of this content. We do have, what, 2 more stones right here, which gives us Tassie and Olga's, which doesn't really make a big difference, guys. That's not really going to make a big difference. Now, we were summoning for the Awakened version of Shamira. We have her built up a little bit. I want to pull a single copy of Belinda, and I feel like we can hopefully get one today, which would be pretty cool to see. So we have 36, 42. So we do have quite a few summons in here. We still need some more copies of Scarlet. We still need some more copies of Rowan. There are a lot of heroes that we do need some copies, and there is Scarlet, guys. That would be perfect. That might be enough to bring us closer to the build. Also getting a couple more copies of our Wilder heroes, very important. We only got a few, guys. I'm going to use the rest of these scrolls because that's what we're looking for. And there is Mishka again. I think a little bit more food, we can actually build up Mishka. And I'm hoping that with the power of Rem, I know I'm going to have to build up Rem a little bit, but I'm hoping that with the power of Rem, we're going to have the ability to actually make some more progression in our second team. I think the combination of those two. So if I run Damon in one team and then I run Rem in the second team, that can be kind of the trade-off that we see within there. 6 more cards in here, guys. And then we'll do some furniture summons as well. I'm almost thinking that I'll just continue with Shamira. I'm thinking with the SP effect that we have in there, 1 copy of Belinda would be okay. Now here we have Liberta. Still looking for some copies in here, guys. And it is no copies of him at this point. We need 1 more copy. We'll take him to Legendary Plus. Then, of course, we have 7 cards in here. And you know what? I'm going to go for Shamira. As much as I would like to go in there, you know what? Just because we already have her built up a little bit, might not even yield us a copy, but 1 copy of Belinda, is it going to make a game-changing difference? Probably not, because she's never going to go from there. And there is a copy, guys. 1 closer to getting her up to Mythic. That gives us 3 cards left. And through the events, through all the Halloween things, Again, it just kind of making progression through these different game modes and getting all of the resources out of here. Of course, we have one more summon in here. 2 cards still on the table, which again, we're kind of waiting to see what we get or where we need the furniture at. Recommended, we're still adding some more furniture on there. We'll recycle what we're not using. And I believe for the beasts, we should be able to do this. What do we got? 46 here. Still building out those primary beasts. And then, of course, it's going to be a little bit faster to build all the other ones. Don't think we have any more levels to gain on here, which we do not. So Tower of Ascension again. There gives us a Scarlet. There gives us a Mishka. How close are we in here? So Scarlet, we have 2. We have 2 right there. I think we need 2 copies in there. What does Mishka need? 1, 2, 1, 2. Mishka just needs food. Do we have food for Mishka? We have 1, 2. Oh, we do. This is going to make a big, big difference, guys. I'm not going to use Almas. Very nice. So that is going to take Mishka up. Right there, Mythic Plus, Survivability, and that takes her to Ascended. There we go, guys. There is another Ascended hero. Then, of course, in here, guys, not focusing on the Greyborn, we have just need a little bit more food right here for Silas. And we only have 1 once we get Silas built out. And then, of course, Liberta, just need another couple more copies in there. But let's go ahead and we're going to pick up Rem in here, guys. Let's go ahead and Garrison. We need the tokens first. So again, looking at the heroes, we are building out right now. You know what? I'm going to go Guild Coin. Again, just because the gear not super important. And we need 100, so that leaves us 40. So I'm going to do 20 and 20. Now, the reason why I'm not using as many Labyrinth tokens is I do have the ability to get not only more of those, but I have the ability to exchange for Robin Hood. We still want to make sure that we are getting Robin Hood, that we can build them. And you know what? I'm going to go just the first one. Or apply. I think we can do this automatically. Some of these, Lazarus has 205 on loans. There we go. Some of them you do get automatically where you can just literally get the hero. Some you have to apply and then you have to be approved by the individual. So thank you, Lazarus, for letting me borrow that copy of Rem. There we go. Now, once we build Rem, or once we have Rem 6 times, and I know a lot of players do ask about the Garrison, once we borrow Rem 6 times, then we no longer need these dimensional stones to actually utilize Rem. Now remember, the dimensional heroes cannot run in another formation with the same hero, so I'm going to run them opposing to... let me go ahead and do this combination. I'm not going to have Rem run with Oden, but that does give me a 2-star Rem, which will be super, super important, guys. Because even starting to build out some of the signature items, starting to build out some of the engraving, let's go ahead and build her up. And I'm hoping this is going to be the push that we need, guys, getting through here. Now, we did make some tower progression. And, of course, she is going to be huge for making tower progression in there. All damage run by her Morning Star by 30%, which is awesome. And then I'm thinking I'm going to go in here with my red chests. Just for the simple fact, guys, as much as Damon can carry in a formation, 27 right there. I don't think we have very many engraving mats in here. These are just mats we actually pulled out. Let me go. What do we got? Need more in there. Oh, we have no more. We are literally at 0. Not too bad, though. I mean, that gave her another 8% attack, which is going to be huge. I do want to build her out a little bit within the Elder Tree. Because even here, guys, we're only level 1 for the Warrior. We'll throw on a couple more levels. Now, with the Elder Tree, it is a focus of trying to get them to 25. 25 is where initially you want to get them all built up to level 25 in that Elder Tree. Because that is going to give you the ability to actually build out a lot of other heroes, or it unlocks all of the abilities that we have in there for those heroes. And now we have Rem, and we have Rem at 2 stars, guys. I'm going to have to see if we can make some more progression in here just based on having those heroes built. Then, of course, the Essence, we are just literally waiting to pick up more Essence out of here. Essence has been very, very slow, but you can see we have everyone right now at 220. We have 18,000 of 40K essence. Once we get what, 4, 8, 16, 160,000 essence, everybody will be at 240. At that point, we will unlock the resonating crystal, and then we will move from there, guys. But I think between all of these, we should be able to make a pretty strong team for a secondary team. And I want to get her to 30 as much as I want to get Amelia. We could have kept her at a 20, but overall, portion of damage dealt by her ultimate ignores shields. Again, we could have kept her at the 20, but I didn't want to. I want to build out Rem because I know, looking in here, guys, we're going to have 2 strong teams because we were running Graveborn in here. And that was kind of the combination that we were running. And I'm thinking throwing Damon in this one and then trying to get a formation. We're going to have to work on some levels in here, but trying to get one to work with Rem in this secondary formation is what I'm thinking. But if she's fused to Oden, we can't use Oden in a different formation. Yeah, I'm going to have to rework exactly where we're using her. That's a really good point. I'm going to have to figure out the formation, see exactly where we're going to use her and how we're going to use her. That way we can actually go through, finish out getting our pumpkin keys, finish out our weekly quest, go through and clean out the rest of the Arcane Labyrinth, doing incredible in there. Lot of progression on here, guys. And again, I feel like we're at the point where we can definitely make a lot more progression, and I'm hoping Rem is going to be the key. So all of you guys over the live stream that said, go on the wishlist account, get Rem, see what we can do with Rem. I'm going to check it out a little bit later tonight. Got the summons in there, got the advanced ship up, and there is our dimensional hero, guys. So we do have Rem, our very, very first dimensional hero. Very, very cool to see. Still finishing out those Halloween events. But guys, that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.